Hi there, in this video I'm going to make a raw vegan quiche and this is a recipe based on Russell James' recipe. I've made just some slight changes to it, but I'll stick mostly to it for at least the quiche base, and then I'll be making my own recipe for the filling. So ingredients we're using are, I have actually soaked the cashews for 1 hour, and I've soaked the cashews and the macadamia nuts already for about 3 hours, and so I just soaked them together. It was just easier. There's also flaxseed, nutritional yeast, French sea salt, freshly squeezed, lemon juice. I'm using marylebone coconut oil spread today, and I've already melted it, and then some water. So okay, let's get started. I'm just going to grind up the flax seeds. So this is 1 tablespoon. Some of the things I'm going to do is just off camera because I can't, it's just, yeah, it's a bit hard to fit everything in. But yeah, so I'm just going to grind the flax seeds off camera. Just waiting for my Thermomix to turn back on. It's not totally ground, so I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna process it a bit more. Okay, now that's done, and then I'll put in the cashews, which is 1 cup of cashews, and 1/4 cup of macadamia nuts. Just making sure you don't put in the water. Okay, and then 2 teaspoons of nutritional yeast. So in Malaysia, this is my favorite brand for nutritional yeast. Yeah, this one I feel has the most cheesy taste. Yeah, make sure you look for nutritional yeast if you're new to vegan cooking. It's not brewer's yeast, and it is very not the yeast that we use to make bread. Yeah, because I've had some students who are not familiar with this at all. If you're vegan, you're most probably very familiar, but if you're new to raw food, you might have never heard of this before. So yeah, make sure it's nutritional yeast. It's an inactive yeast. Alrighty, so the yeast is in, and then so 2 teaspoons of this, so I think it should be the whole thing. Yep. So you could use olive oil, it's just that I have the marylebone, so I thought I'll just use that instead. Putting in some salt, and then okay, put in a tablespoon of lemon juice. So make sure you use freshly squeezed lemon juice. This is lemon juice that I squeezed the other day, and yeah, it's from a fresh lemon, except that I used it the other day, so I put it in a container. And then we'll put in some water and make sure, I would say use filtered water. I always use filtered water, not tap water. If you can use spring water, that would be even better. But it's expensive here, so I'm just using that. Okay, so now we are going to process this until it's combined, but maybe just some texture. Yeah. So again, doing this off camera. Scraping it down a bit. Scraping it down a bit more. Most probably the last time I'll scrape it down. So, I'm wondering whether I need to line it. I know I've made this recipe before a long time ago. I think I will. I do recycle my my plastic wrap so that I don't have to use too much of it. So here we go. I'm gonna try, we'll see. I'm gonna do one, yeah, some with lined and some with unlined. Okay. Okay, okay, I need to dip my hands in water so that I don't have this sticking to me. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make this into a quiche, depending on how thick you want it to be. Let's see. I think last time what I did was I actually put some turmeric in this so that there was some color to it, but maybe for the smaller ones I can put them in. Because I remember they turned out quite light. Okay, let me just go and check to see the reference on how thick I want the crust to be. Yeah, it's not very thick. Not super thick. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Okay. Okay, we'll see. So we don't want it super thick, but we don't want it too thin either. We'll try using this one as well, the tiny ones. Okay. This looks beautiful. Okay, let's try this without the plastic wrap and see how well this does. I need to write notes because, well, now I'm videoing everything, so I have a, yeah, but I do need to write notes because I tend to make things and then I don't always remember how it turns out after that. I know why, because after I make it, I just want to make something else. And I don't go back and revisit the recipe much. That's why. Ah, I think I'm gonna make one with some turmeric in it. I actually do like them to be thick because I used to like traditional quiche pastry, although they would always make me sick, but now I understand why, because of all the nasties in them, all those eggs and all those things that we should never be putting into our body. Okay, so this one is done, and I'm gonna put in turmeric inside here and see how that one goes. So let me get the turmeric powder. Awesome possum. This is the organic turmeric powder. Is it turmeric? Turmeric. And this is the lacadon one. So it's high quality. And just gonna put in a bit here. And then we will process it and see how the color turns out. You have to remember that it might not look very dark, but later it becomes very yellow, so yeah. Doing it off camera again. Okay, so that's slightly darker than that. Yeah, I think we are happy with this. We don't want it to be too yellow. We can do like various gradients, right? And the next one, make it even more yellow or something. Keep forgetting I'm supposed to wet my fingers, so that it won't stick. Here we go. Okay, this is quite thick. Ooh, I can smell the turmeric actually. So, yeah, I'm just gonna use this spatula and take some out. So my inner voice says like, make this a slightly thicker. So I'm making it slightly thicker. Okay, there you go. Those are your tarts. I have one more, but I'll stop the recording now so you don't have to watch me do the last one because it's the same thing. Alrighty, I will see you in the next video where I will attempt to make my filling with coconut. Ta-da! Bye-bye.